have to have a trailing. Oh, yeah. So.
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's Village of Alsip board meeting. Today is April 17, 2023. We'll call this meeting in order at 7:30 p.m. Can you call the roll, please? I'm sorry, before we get started, Erica O'Donnell is sitting in for our clerk. Erica is our office supervisor. I need a motion and a second to approve having Erica serve as tonight's clerk.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Dizelle?
Here.
Trustee Juarez Mendoza is absent. Trustee McLaughlin?
Here.
Trustee Murphy is absent. Trustee Nava Esparza? Here. Trustee Peretta is absent. Mayor Ryan?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we'll start with our officers' reports. First, I know we got a lot of students in the audience. Did everybody get an agenda? Are you guys? Good, okay. Thank you. We'll start with officers' reports. We'll start with mine. Board, just so as a reminder to everybody, and Mr. Frater and Public Work, I'll remind you real soon too, that May 1st, we agreed to change the street designation over at the Alsip Crossing subdivision. So we're going to go from Laramie Avenue to what's going to be known as Crossings Court. So we agreed May 1st to make that change, Mike, okay, just as a reminder. And also, Board, we had an issue with settling costs and all that, and our attorney, Beth Addard, had worked it out with the homeowner association. That was what we discussed last. And first on your agenda this evening, under my report, was the approval of an amendment to ordinance number 2022-08-1, compensation for certain non-union employees and appointed officers of the Village of Alsip, Cook County, Illinois. Second on there was, I'm asking for an approval to reschedule Inauguration Day, which typically is May 8th, 2023, to May 15th, 2023, due to a scheduling conflict for one of the winners of the April 4th, 2023 consolidated election. And that's all I had on for my report this evening. We'll go to our clerk's report.
Approval of the April 3rd, 2023 board meeting minutes. Approval of the April 10th, 2023 committee meeting minutes. Approval of the April 10th, 2023 special board meeting minutes. Approval of the March 2023 IDOT motor fuel tax allotment in the amount of $59,288.41, and approval of the March 2023 FOIA report. And that's all we have.
All right, thank you. We'll go to our attorney's report. We have Joe Kankar. Joe?
I have no report, Your Honor.
Okay. Next, we had our engineer's report. Jeff Agan.
Thank you, Mayor. The 2022 Reeville, Illinois roadway maintenance project resurfacing is going to be starting tomorrow with Lindahl Brothers with that project going.
What are they going to start with first, Jeff?
It sounds like they're going to start over on 118th is what they've indicated.
Start west and come this way?
Right.
Okay, so for this, just so everybody knows, especially the students, the village was awarded almost $1 million for more street resurfacing. So what we're starting on tomorrow, Jeff, they're going to start?
Yep, that's my understanding.
We're going to start on certain streets. We're going to do 118th Street, 18th Street from Central to Menard, and then we're going to do 119th Street from Cicero to Laramie, and then from 119th, and then we're going to do Laramie from 119th to 115th, and then we're going to slide north and do Lawler from 115th to 111th, and then do Avon Street from Lawler as it curves all the way around to 111th Street, right? And that, Jeff, was that pretty much it for that part of Rebuild Illinois?
Correct.
Okay. And then I like your choices. I saw the note Mike shared with me from last week for our motor fuel tax street resurfacing. We're going to look at a lot of those half streets that are like east of Pulaski, like 116th Place, 117th. So you go from like Pulaski back to like Springfield.
Correct.
Are we going to do Springfield too? Because that shot, are we, Mike, back there? Yeah, That, and there, 116th Street, kind of like behind the Worth Township Hall, is really shot, and we need to take a look at that. That's going to be part of it as well? Yes. Okay. And I know, Danny, welcome back. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Okay. Got enough sun, Dan? Where you're, yeah, exactly. Nice. Dan, we're going to wait until after you get done with Lawndale Street, because you said you still have a few issues over there to complete near like 122nd Street then, too, right? Okay. And then this year, we're going to be doing the water main replacements on 115th Place, and where's the other one, 118th Place? So next year, we'll do those streets, because we got to let the water main folks get in front of them and stuff yet, too. Okay. Very good. A lot of streets. So good to hear. Anything else, Jeff?
We had pre-construction meeting for the cleaning and televising and the cured in place pipelining week ago Friday, so we're waiting for start dates from each of those contractors.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. Public forum. Did anyone in the audience wish to address the board this evening? Come on up.
Yes, please. Yeah.
You got to use the mic. Yeah, 'cause we record these, Mike. Yeah, that's fine.
So, Mayor, it's good seeing you. Huh? Okay.
You too.
All right. I was living here in Alsip. I'm in a GD program I'm trying to finish, and I'm living in Alsip. I lost my house. There was a fire on the third floor, and I moved out to. I'm living in the Roseland area.
Okay.
So, I'm looking needs help to see in the Alsip area if you can find somebody that for one-bedroom apartment that accept Catholic Charities. I could afford like $800 a month for one-bedroom apartment. And then Catholic Charities will inspect the place, and then I could go ahead and fill out an application for
Right.
and you get back with me, give me like a number that I'll call you back for sure. And then my second request is, I was here at the meetings, and there's a woman from the craft company, she gives business grants, and she said that she would help somebody like start a craft company, and they do all the muscle work. And I would like to, you know, that that lady who does the business grants.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to start a non-alcoholic bar in Alsip here, more like on the west side, going west, where it's nice and peaceful there. And then I could meet with them, and then they could help me, what I need to do to open up a business.
I can't recall her name, because not everybody, when they come in to make a pitch, I don't know that. I know with the Small Business Administration, you said there was somebody here that made a pitch for like a craft store.
Yeah.
I don't think she opened it that I know of, unless, do you guys recall that? No. Sometimes folks will make a pitch, but maybe something came up, maybe it's finances, who knows. So I can't recall anybody that opened a craft store. But as far as finding affordable housing in the area, like you said, something that Catholic Charities can approve for you to live, I don't personally have my finger on that, but I think a better resource for that sometimes is the township. Check with Work Township and do that, but I will look into it for you anyway, though, too, and I'll see if there's anything available, okay? Did you put your phone number on that list? Okay. Now, give me, you know what, I'm actually going to Springfield tomorrow. You're okay for this month, right?
Wait, I didn't hear what you're saying.
When do you have to move out of your place that you're in now?
I'm still okay. I'm okay there enough for a while. But it's good that I get out soon.
Okay. I'm happy to kind of look into it for you, Mike. I'm due to go to Springfield tomorrow afternoon, so I'll be back in a couple of days. I'll be happy. I'll look at it with my assistant, Becky, okay? I'll see what I can do. I'll try and help you out. I'll see I'll at least be another set of eyes for you. I'll see if I can find anything, okay?
You have a business card, I could get your number so I'll know that you're calling me and not leave you hanging.
Sure. I'll give you one of my business cards. It'll be a 385 phone number, just like you said, because I call from the village hall. Okay? Okay. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Anybody else? No? Yeah. So we'll move on to our rest of our reports. Let's go to standing committees. We'll start with Finance and IT. Trustee McLaughlin.
Thank you, Mayor. First, I request for approval of a list of payroll dated April 7th, 2023, in the amount of $439,622.46. Next, I request for approval of a list of accounts payable dated April 17th, 2023. From the recap, General Fund, $297,490.48. Road and Bridge, $23,854.86. MFT, $6,181.30. Water and Sewer, $852,850.16. Sanitary Sewers, $15,707.63. Heritage Complexes, $99,934.40. IPRF grant expense, $6,960 even, for a grand total all funds of $1,302,978.83. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. We did, Trustee and everyone on the Finance Committee, just to let you know, we are seeking, and to the public too, we are trying to hire a new finance director right now. I did sign up today with IGFOA, and they are actively advertising for us as well. And we got about another 5 or 6 applications I'm screening right now and stuff then too. So hopefully we find somebody pretty soon. And we talked to the auditors today too. We're on our way to getting that done now then. Too.
Okay, good.
What else? Last week too, actually I spoke personally with the Illinois Comptroller's Office, and we're in good standing with them right now as well too.
Okay,
Okay?
that's important.
Exactly. Next, we have the Fire Committee report. Trustee Dalzell.
The approval of the holiday pay in the amount of $37,817.10 per the collective bargaining agreement. The approval to pay the first half of shift commander assistant shift in the amount of $4,125 per the collective bargaining agreement. The approval to pay the annual incentive pay amount of $27,325, also per the CBA. Approval of the Fire Prevention Bureau March 2023 monthly activity report. And finally, the approval of the National Fire Incident Reporting System March 2023 monthly activity report. That's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Trustee Dalzell, the Police and Traffic Safety is next.
We have the approval of the Police Department March 2023 monthly activity report. That's all I have. Anything, Chief?
I believe this was sent last week. We were awarded $267,000 in a grant that we applied for. This grant's going to be going toward license plate readers, also a FUSA system that will allow us to be able to pull in video, look at video real time, and help us to solve crime.
I was really happy for you folks, Chief. That was through the Illinois, was that the
Attorney General.
Attorney General
Office.
Retail? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, with the task force and so forth, yeah, too?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Nice job on that.
Yep.
Yeah, awesome news.
That's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next, we'll go to our Public Work and Boat Launch Committee.
I'll take that one. Approval of the Public Works Department March 2023 monthly activity report. That's all I have, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Next, we'll go Sewer and Water Report. Trustee Navarro-Esparza.
Thank you, Mayor. I have the request for the approval to award the contract for water main improvements for 115th Place and 118th Place to the lowest bidder, H. Linden and Sons Sewer and Water, Inc., in the amount of $1,663,970.00. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Danny, H. Linden did the work last year, too, didn't they? 21, I meant, right. They did nice work. No issues with them, good work and everything? Good. I know the remediation looked great after they went back and did all the touch-ups and everything, too. That's always super important. That's what people are going to see afterward, yeah, too. So, all right, thank you. We'll go to our Building and Health Report Committee.
Trustee
Yeah,
Giselle or
over there,
Trustee
right?
McLaughlin?
Yeah. Okay. Approval of the Building Department March 2023 monthly activity report. And next, approval of the fundraiser at the Village Sportsman's Club on Saturday, June 3rd, 2023. And that's all I have there.
All right, thank you. Next, under Human Resource and Insurance, actually, the whole committee is off this evening, so, but I had put this item on there, and I want to pull that item until after, we need to recess for an executive session. I want to pull that until after that discussion takes place. And that'll be letter O is an Oscar on your agendas. Next, we are special committee reports. We'll start with Economic Development. Trustee Nava-Esparza.
Thank you, Mayor. I do not have an item to be voted on, but I did receive an email from the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity regarding a back-to-business grant that's available through the state. The program is designed for restaurants, hotels, and B2B arts. Applications will be open between April 5th until May 10th, and the DCEO encourages applicants to familiarize themselves with the program eligibility requirements and to reach out to local community navigators with any questions. And so the DCEO does have a back-to-business grant information webpage on their website. So if anyone has any questions, I encourage them to visit their website and look over the eligibility requirements. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Next, we'll go to Village Properties. Trustee McLaurin.
Thank you, Mayor. I have the request for approval of the Heritage Apartment March 2023 monthly activity report. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Next, we'll go to Ordinance and Legislation. Committee?
I have a request. It's
Go
me,
ahead,
right?
sure.
Sorry. Request for approval of an ordinance of the Village of Alsip approving Class 7C assessment status for the real estate located at 11650 Pulaski Road, pins 24-22-410-012. Do I read the entire pin and then change?
Yeah, you can do the
Okay.
drill for you know,
And then also -013 and pin -014 and -016 in the Village of Alsip, Cook County, Illinois. That's all I have.
Thank you. Actually, hey, Matt, do you want to take a minute? You can maybe give us an update on your project, too? Thank you. Matt Wiles here. Matt is building the new structure at 116th and Pulaski. Go ahead.
You want me to sign in?
Oh, sure, if you would, please, Matt, just so we know.
I also brought, they're all the same here. There's 2 pages for each of them, anyone just wants to see it, as both the picture and then also what we're discussing tonight.
Okay. I didn't get one. Christine, sure. Thank you.
So good evening, everybody, Mayor and trustees and everybody. How are you?
Good.
Everybody here in attendance. Nice to see everyone tonight. The project's moving along. We're pretty much about to wrap up. Firewater's about 80% built now. So we're targeting June 15th as an open date. We've worked really hard on the property. It's been an absolute, I'm going to write a movie. I told everybody I'm going to write a movie about this. You're going to see it in Hollywood the past 4 years of my life, trying to get this open. You know, construction delays, COVID, products and gearing for like electrical, you name it. Every product we try to order, either back ordered or triple the price, which really made it a difficult project for me. But good news. Good news is, like I said, everything's done. The building and structure itself is actually ready for occupancy. I believe we have some stuff scheduled here in the next few weeks. And then the actual restaurant itself is, like I said, about 85% built. So we're just a few more things to wrap up. Then the Salerno's project will start, hopefully, I would say, the beginning of Q2 here coming up. So that shouldn't take long at all. We have all the equipment purchased, all the inside interior, everything's going to be pretty easy there, so that'll move fast.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as the sign is being built, it should be done at the end of this week, and you'll see the Brickyard Commons sign come up finally after the 36-month, almost 4-year project we've all worked on. Stressed about.
Who's counting now, Matt? Come
Not
on,
ready
you know,
anymore.
I mean,
Hey, just like my college career, only took 5.5 years.
yeah.
You know?
So,
But yeah, so we're seriously excited. Honestly, I'm really happy to be standing here talking about it because all our whole teams are talking about it. Firewater just passed 220 employees now with our other 5 locations, and this one got started when we had location 2. We were hoping it would have been location 3, but hey, Location 6, and probably the best of all of them. I think the center's turned out beautiful if you see it. All the cedar and the brick and stonework looks really, really good. All the windows, the inside layout's beautiful. And we're excited. We're excited to roll in the hand-built smoker that we have from Austin, Texas, that we've been sitting in a warehouse, gathering dust. So it's draped in an American flag, and we're ready to get going.
Nice. Yeah, Matt owns a chain of barbecue restaurants called Firewater Barbecue and Brew, and no affiliation to the Firewater that closed that was on Hart 11th and Pulaski. That was the saloon. But this food is the food's great. I've actually got a place. I've got a little cottage up in Sister Lakes, Michigan, and Matt's got a brewery up there, and the food's amazing. And my wife's stuck on your caramelized Brussels sprouts and stuff like that. You know, I mean, you got good food there too, but it's good barbecue. And you're going to have a smoker doing smoked brisket every day and stuff like that, too.
So we smoke daily, all wood pit, no gas assist. We're going to, no real stress for the fire department. Sorry, Chief, not exciting there for you, because it's a real simple machine, about 4,000 pounds, all insulated, third generation fabricators, all really well built and welded and light tested. And by the time when fire's done with us, I'm sure they're going to be really excited to toy around with that thing. But yeah, we're going to do everything fresh daily, and our bread comes in fresh daily from Alpha here in the city. And then we're local regional craft beer. We're supporting a lot of local breweries, from small systems down to 2-barrel, guys that are just starting out to some of the big names. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And our teams are ready. We've already got the leadership team training at 2 different locations, so they're hired and ready to go. And I'd really like to get them off the payroll there and on the payroll at this one.
Right. And so, going back to, we got a lot of students in the audience, and just so all you folks understand why Matt's up here, as well as we're talking about what's known as a 7C tax incentive, and really what that is, it's basically it's a tax break on property tax that's an agreement between the village and Cook County that helps eliminate blight. And this is just a 5-year plan that will reduce his taxes to help Matt start up a new business. The properties that used to stand where his new restaurant's getting built right now used to sell Christmas trees once a year, and it was an old lawnmower shop that we eliminated in order to bring in new business that he's doing there. We have another business up next that's doing something similar to eliminate blight, and that's what tax incentives are for, is to help you eliminate blight, get these on your tax rolls, create jobs, and obviously beautify your community and so forth then too. So congratulations, Matt, on what you're getting done. I know it's been a hard fight, but look, everybody's. I came out of church recently, and people are like, when's that going to get done? Like, soon, that kind of thing, too.
I think the mechanical contractor was in there, and someone else was in there at the same time, and they're like, get him over there, get him working. That place across the street's going to open before you do, and we got all scared about that. So, yeah. But I did want to say thank you, too, to, the Ken Cars, too, Joe, Vince. I mean, they worked really hard, helped me. It's been a lot of impatience on my part, too. I've been really frustrated with a lot of the process that I've been dealing with, and they've been really patient with me, so I'm really thankful for everybody here that's really dealt with me as well, because I haven't been easy to deal with either. So, but yeah, we're excited. We're going to create a lot of jobs. We got rid of the, I know people are kind of upset. We got rid of the Christmas tree and the lawn repair shops. I brought my lawnmower there. It was a great deal. So, maybe we'll give them a free pulled pork sandwich or something when we get open. But we did, we eliminated, there was a lot of EPA dealings with the soil testing, if you remember the boring and things like that. There was a lot of pollution from the gas and stuff that was put into the ground there, and oil. That's all gone. We cored down all the way, did everything we were supposed to do to clean up the whole lot. And now it's a really nice property. The sewer tie-ins are all top-notch, all modernized. So I think the money went to a great place.
I told the board that a few months ago, after you did all that underground work and stuff, Water Reclamation District actually doubled your water retention capacity, and it's really put a burden on developers like yourself. And your parking lot almost looks ignorant with all the sewers all over the place that you had to tie into the city of Chicago and stuff yet, too.
6 new retention vats, 5 new manholes, according to what the engineers already put in place. That was way over what was needed. So, we did what they asked us to do. That's what we do. And if Alsip goes underwater tomorrow, you're all welcome on our lot. We'll be alive.
That's not bad.
Whatever's happening in Florida, they're going to call me for some references. So,
well, all right. Well, good luck, and certainly we're looking forward to this opening up real soon then, too, Matt. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So next on our agenda, ordinance legislation. Anything else, Trustee?
No.
Okay. We'll go to Planning and Zoning and Licenses Committee.
First, I have a request for approval of a list of licenses dated March 27th, 2023 through April 7th of 2023. And next, I have a request for approval of an ordinance granting special use permit, rear yard setback variation, and sign variations to allow the use and operation of a gasoline station and convenience store for the property located at 11458 South Cicero Avenue, Alsip, Illinois. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. And again, this is the same premise, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at in this request, too, that, this is eliminating blight. We have a development that's going to go in at 115th and Cicero. And again, we wish Parm good luck with everything you're doing over there, too. Thank you. So, did anyone have any presentations, petitions, or communications they had to share? I'll share a couple of quickies here. We've already had getting phone calls, and it's springtime. Everybody's trying to clear out their garages and houses and whatnot. But again, our annual garage sale with no permits won't take place until September. So it's September 15, 16, and 17. Also, the village-wide cleanup day was going to take place May 13th from 9 in the morning till noon. I'm out there every year with a group of volunteers. If you're willing to volunteer to come out and help us clean up Alsip from 9 until noon, we'll be here Saturday, May 13th. Next Saturday, April 22nd, Shepherd High School is having their annual Arts and Crafts Show. And again, that's Saturday, April 22nd. Monday, May 15th, we're going to have our student government night that night, and we've reached out to some of the high schools to get some volunteers to sit in with myself and the trustees, and we have an actual board meeting that night. Actually, that's going to be the night, if we approve this right now, we'll have our inaugurations that night for 3 trustees that were re-elected here to the board. So that's May 15th, and then Wednesday, May 3rd, Pathlights, that's for the aging community, is going to have a community resource event. It's a community resource fair from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Worth Township Hall at 116th and Pulaski. And that's all I had. Did anyone want to remove anything from the consent agenda? No? Then can I get a motion to establish the consent agenda?
I move motion.
Second.
Okay. Motion to establish the consent agenda, removing item number O. Trustee Dazell?
Yes.
Trustee McGualhorn?
Yes.
Trustee Nava Esparza?
Yes.
Motion carries.
You need to vote, Mayor.
Oh,
Oh, that's right, because
sorry.
we had an expense there. Yeah, I vote yes as well. Can I get a motion then to approve the consent agenda as presented?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, filling in some information before we approve. Item number A will be known as ordinance number 2023-04-3. Item O was removed. Item number P will be ordinance 2023-04-4. And item R will be known as ordinance number 2023-04-5. The consent agenda. Trustee Dazell?
Yes.
Trustee McGualhorn?
No to letter A, yes to everything else.
So then, should A be removed?
No.
No, it's just a no vote to it, that's all.
Okay. And Trustee Nava Esparza?
Yes.
Mayor Ryan?
Yes,
Everything passes except A.
right. Exactly. Just so everybody knows, whenever you have an expenditure, what letter A is, that was an adjustment to salaries. You actually need 4 votes in the affirmative to make that happen, because we were shorthanded this evening, and 1 vote was a no. We do not have 4 votes, so as it stands, this ordinance did not pass.
So then, should the other ordinances be renumbered?
You can keep them as they are.
Okay, thank you.
And as I said, we're going to come back to letter O. I have to call for a recess right now to go into a executive session, closed session. And, give me 1 second here. I had to add something to it
Okay.
here, too. So we're going to recess to a closed session to discuss the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee of the public body or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity pursuant to 5 ILCS 120/2, Chapter 1. I also need to discuss collective negotiating matters between the public body and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees, again pursuant to 5 ILCS 120/2, Chapter 2. Can I get a motion and a second to do that?
Make a motion to recess to closed session.
Second.
You call that roll too, please.
Okay, motion to approve to close session. Trustee Dozell?
Yes.
Trustee McLaughlin?
Yes.
Trustee Navas Esparza?
Yes.
Mayor Ryan?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to recess to a closed session. We're only going to vote on a job description for the, under the HR provision that I had here on your agendas, but that's all the business we're going to conduct for the rest of the night. If the students, if you wish, if you need a signature on your agendas, any one of us can sign that for you. Come on up, and we'll sign those off for you and stuff then, too, okay? Otherwise, we'll recess to closed session. The time now is 8:02 p.m.
You do intend